Into the far corner, comes bouncing and back to the point and is pushed out and trying to pull away. It's Riley Bezo on the break, backhand save, and it's a good one as Cloutier got the right pad down. Bezo did a terrific job fighting the D back to the point. Now to the circle, a rink-wide pass that's behind the Val-d'Or forward. And setting up, now Michel will go far side. And then to the top, it gets through. A bouncing puck in front, they score as they pounce on the rebound. And the Val-d'Or Foreurs with an early power play goal take a 1-0 lead.
Well, it's not complicated as the Foreurs are able to get the shot through from the point, and then it's just a wild scrum in front of the goal. Players whacking at a bouncing puck, and Alexandre Doucette, his 14th goal of the season.
Now Villeneuve with a nice spin move going wide in sharp angle, looking to get it to the back door, but that pass intercepted. Carney McCluskey was waiting at the back post. Now around the boards. Villeneuve on the point. Villeneuve looking for the lane. Shot, tip, scores! It's Nico Laforge, and we're tied at 1. With the man advantage, and here comes Lawrence carrying it right through center ice. Up to the blue line, he'll move it off to Reynolds. Reynolds looks to make the pass, but it's off a skate. Comes back to Poirier. Poirier to Lawrence. Lawrence with a shot, and it's tipped in front by Riley Bezo. And now Bezo, and the gloves come up again. Up to Francis. Francis gives it to McDonald to the blue line, trying to go wide on Pelche. Francis comes in, picks up the loose puck, and backhands it over. And here's Poirier walking in off the line. Backhander scores. Jeremy Poirier with a beautiful top shelf backhand shot, and the Sea Dogs have the lead for the first time tonight, or this afternoon I should say, 2-1 with $1:35 to go in the first.
Jeremy Poirier's 9th of the season, and we don't see strong backhand shots that much anymore, John, but there is a classic example of a guy who knows a thing or two as a defenseman how to deliver a quality shot off the backhand, and Poirier does exactly that. High slot backhand and just roots it up and over the glove of Cloutier. He was startled and surprised at how quick that came off his stick. And for goaltenders,
back behind the net again, and it is Poirier up for Burns. Poirier with that go-ahead goal on a beautiful backhander. Here comes Charlie DeRoche up ice, carrying it over the line. Over for Lawrence. Lawrence Cox in front. Shot, scores! And it is Charlie DeRoche with a one-timer of a nice cross-ice feed along the ice, and the Sea Dogs have a 3-1 lead.
Well, that is Charlie DeRoche's 4th goal of the season, and a real nice play as DeRoche brought the puck up ice, found Lawrence far side, and then Lawrence finds DeRoche back the opposite side, and the one-timer by DeRoche gets enough of it past Cloutier. The Sea Dogs have made it a 2-goal lead early in the second period.
When it comes, there'll be no icing. Jeremy Poirier keeps that puck moving forward. Here's a 2-on-1. Crete with Chandler. Chandler holding, looking, firing, and scores. Up high on the blocker's side, and what a pretty shot, and a 4-1 Sea Dogs lead.
Jacob Chandler's 4th goal of the season, and a forced turnover in the neutral zone catches the Foreurs. And this time the Sea Dogs with their odd man rush, Chandler and Crete. And Chandler elects to shoot. And as the former Calgary Flames coach once said, on a 2-on-1, a shot on goal is never a selfish play. And Chandler made no mistake, had a chance to pick his spot, picked it well and hit it to rack up 2 wins on the road. And that game in Victoriaville, you could see it was a different game as they just did not have the legs to compete. Although they outshot Victoriaville, came up short.
Kuznetsov with a shot from the point, and I believe the newest Sea Dog has his first goal in the Quebec Major Junior Hockey League. Low along the ice from the point, and it's 5-1, and yes, it is Kuznetsov with his first.
And Ryan Francis fishes the puck out of the goal and flips it to Tyler J., the equipment manager, says that's a souvenir for Yan Kuznetsov. Kuznetsov shot from the point. It went through a maze of legs, and based on the reaction in front of the goal, no one, at least
we'll talk about that a little later. I'll give you a little guidance. Back to the point. There's a slap shot and through Lemieux, and the Foreurs have a second power play goal here this afternoon. Paquin with the blast from the point, but it appears it was tipped in front.
That's based on the reaction of the players, and I thought it went straight through. But it looks like Michaud is going to pick up his third goal of the season, as you called it, John, a power play goal. So, yeah, there was some sag coming, or some shoulder slumping of the four, but nothing
behind the net. Trailing by 3. And 12 minutes to go here in the third. Mikel to the line, dishes it off to the side, back to Mikel, he scores! Just like that. That power play has been red hot for the Val-d'Or Foreurs as they came into the game ranked 4th in the league, and they have another power play goal and have closed the gap to 5-3.
All three of their goals on the power play, so the Sea Dog penalty kill has struggled here this afternoon, and the Foreurs are taking advantage of it. And this was simply an odd man rush with a tip. Lemieux
up the center ice and get it to McCluskey, who snaps it in. On the far side, now coming down the look in front, and there's a shot by McCluskey. And the save made is McCluskey got a great chance on a goal mouth pass. Innes with a shot, that's blockered away. Bonus chopping it down low behind the net. Foreurs, there's Bonus knocking down another Val-d'Or defender. Back to the point, Kuznetsov for LaForge. LaForge is shot off a stick. It comes in though, and he kicked away by Boileau and sent back into the St. John end, where Kuznetsov is the lone Sea Dog back, and he now carries it up, weaving up through center ice for Francis. Francis over the line, pushes it in deeper. Now Robida in behind the Val-d'Or net, off the boards, out to center. And here come the Foreurs with numbers here as they come come across. There's a shot from a sharp angle, and Lemieux lost sight of that. He made the save and was sliding to Robida. Will bank it back to the point. Pelche from McCollum. McCollum will saucer it over to Robida. Robida will work it to the side of the net, then back to the point it comes. McCollum doesn't shoot it. Moves to the middle lane, hands it off to Robida. Scores! Up high on the glove hand of Lemieux, and
left on the clock, and we have got a barn burner.
Well, deep with 2:10 to go. Sea Dogs in their own end, off the boards it comes, out to center ice. Now here comes Charlie DeRoche intercepting a pass. He'll carry it over the line. Here's Francis with a chance to DeRoche. He scores! Charlie DeRoche with his second of the afternoon, redirecting a Francis pass at the back post. And the Sea Dogs have a 6-4 lead with 2:03 to go.
Boy, you got to call that a pretty goal. That is a tremendous passing play. Burns, Francis, DeRoche, and DeRoche finishes it off. As the puck picked off at center ice by DeRoche, he goes to Burns, to Francis, back to DeRoche, into the back of the net. The Sea Dogs take the heat off and make it a 6-4 lead with 2:03 remaining in this
Innes
third.
gets to the corner with it. Innes will throw it up the boards, but kept in by Michel. And now Girardi Bizot into an empty net, and he buries it. Riley Bizot will seal it here this afternoon, 7-4, with 13 seconds to go in the third.
Riley Bizot with some confidence says, I think